Hey guys, Tanna here with another SINoALICE video. You know, it's actually 10 AM right now in Singapore, and that means I should be sleeping right now. But here are some beginner's mistakes you should not make, especially true if you are starting out. With team number 1 being staying up late to play this game, am I right? Just kidding. Okay, anyway, jumping straight into the video, no time to waste because I hope I can sleep right after I edit this video. So mistake number 1, purify like you should. Okay, this mostly applied to before rank 20. Okay, I made this mistake as well, so don't worry, but wish I actually had the second chance to do so. With that being said, purify when you need. And when starting out, avoid clearing all story content except 2/10 for guild unlock. Other than that, dump your AP into events, especially the Guerilla events. I actually have 45 minutes to Guerilla event, so I better hurry this. Even if you are past rank 20, know when to purify. If you're really close to leveling up, then level up first, then finish using the AP before purifying. Okay, purify. I only have 7 tickets. I used 2 tickets yesterday for the video. You are not Aqua, only she's allowed to do it. Mistake number 2. Okay, let's head to the Grima for this. This is definitely always the beginner's mistake. Release Celebration Grima. Looks good, am I right? Happy. Okay, this banner is pretty bad, especially for DPS. But if you are playing support, there might be a couple of good support jobs in this banner, like this Alice Cleric, not this one, and also this Pinocchio Sorcerer. Gretel Minstrel is inside as well, along with Kaguya Cleric. But you might want to hold for future banners because consensus is this is a pretty bad banner overall. Upcoming ones that we know of right now is Nier Automata banner, which is gonna be next week. You will obviously have Nier Automata characters like 2B having Crusher and Breaker jobs. I believe the Breaker is gonna be free, or at least it was in JP. Also, A2 is a Breaker, which is great for Vanguard users, and there's also 9S, which is a Paladin. And finally, Emil is the only support in this banner, being a Cleric. Also, not confirmed, but data mined by username Demon Bananas on my Discord. He posted a banner, so they might be coming really soon, probably today or I don't know when. We're gonna see about that. When this video is released, the banner is probably not up yet. So these 2 banners are gonna be for Snow White Crusher and Mermaid Breaker. Again, which is great for Vanguard but not yet support, which is strange because Colosseum consists mainly of support roles, but it's okay, it's fine. Mistake number 3. I will always have to say this, but skipping dailies. Okay, dailies here in the mission. For some reason, I still could not manage to do the co-op battle, but let's see if I can do it right now. Maybe I'm recording, I have some luck, you know. Nope, no luck. Alright, the daily missions give you 10 crystals a day. Part of completing this, which is this one right here, gives you friend medals to be able to exchange for 5 crystals too. Colosseum also gives you medal to exchange for materials, which is part of the dailies. Speaking of dailies, I guess purification is part of this as well. Every 8 hours cooldown, you get more EXP, AP, which is great for progression. And also if you get the Royal User Service, then even more AP to use because the cooldown reduces to 4 hours each, which is awesome. Mistake number 4, forgetting Guerilla events. Still 40 more minutes. I have to show you guys this website. Honestly, I probably talked about this a couple of times, but this website right here, which is sinoalice.game/db.taiwan/timer. /timer is just one of the pages in this awesome Wikipedia. I will link the Wikipedia in the description below. And then getting the hang of the description. As you can see right here, the clock is ticking according to real time. And in 40 minutes, I will be able to do a Guerilla event. Back to the game, and then story. I'm gonna go to event. It's not here right now, but honestly, this might be the number 1 thing which can boost your points or gear score or whatever you wanna call it, since most of the stats gains are from weapons and you will need like an insane amount of leveling materials to invest in your weapons. Use the website that I mentioned as your background or something to keep track of the Guerilla timing. I know, I wish Guerilla events run longer. Even alternate days would be nice. Maybe like a full day, but alternate days will be nice. But well, this is part of the game design, I guess, which I personally didn't really like it. I wish they would include it like something like this, you know. Hopefully it's like an event or something. But maybe due to balance issue or something, I don't know. Next, I want to talk about mistake number 5, being a lone wolf, aka not joining guilds. As mentioned, some missions, they actually require you to do the colo, which you need to be in a guild. With that said, the end game for this game is indeed PvP with so much focus on the Colosseum. Well, it does give you good rewards for medal exchange as well. And I heard you will get a ton of gems from Colosseum alone. Okay, mistake number 6. not having high rank friends. Okay, why so? I actually forgot to mention this in my previous video. We've been talking about this in our Discord. But anyways, this is probably your default, which is anyone cool, better settings. But what you gotta do is click on only selected friends right here. So okay, so these guys aren't actually my friends. They actually didn't follow me, you know, for obvious reasons. So what you gotta do is click this and then select friend, and then you get a selection of, you know, your friends. I added more friends, so I actually could add them, but they are DPS and I wanted support users. Okay, so I actually added these two. Okay, this might be a better support now. Also, by the way, you need friends. I believe both of you gotta follow each other. You know, like in real life, you gotta be friends in real life. So you can do the co-op and get friend medals. Okay, so see the importance now? Okay, wait. So how do I actually get high rank friends? AKA whale friends. Simple. Just head over to menu, go to rankings. Okay, see these top guilds here. Just click on any of them. But most likely the following list for the top guilds are probably filled up already. So maybe you just scroll down, I don't know, maybe top 11 or something. Go into details, click on list. You see a bunch of people here. You know, just click one of them. 60,000, which is pretty good. Click follow. And they reach a maximum of followers. It's okay. Find another guild. I actually want high tier support. So let me find one really quickly right now. Okay, Destiny. List. Everyone is like 14 over 15. Okay, he's 55,000. Kind of need. Oh, already following? Oh, okay. Hello from SG. Hello to Reminisce. Okay, never mind. Top 20. No problem. Okay. Top 20. At least. Okay, any support? Okay, this guy is a support. Okay, gonna follow this guy. Done. Okay. So this is one example of getting whale friends. If you done earlier, you can probably get a higher level ones. Okay, moving forward. Next is more for gear related stuff. Mistake number 7, dumping all materials on one weapon. Some of you are probably guilty of this, thinking that pumping everything into one weapon is the way to go. But resource wise, probably not. Okay, so these are the weapons I have right now. Okay, my points isn't like super high, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job in this game. 36,000. I could do better, but I'm still struggling. I need to keep grinding the Guerilla events. Okay, so anyway, if I do not dump on one resource, what should I be doing? Okay, I actually mentioned in the previous video, but I gotta emphasize this again because, you know, different people watch different videos. Or maybe it just doesn't get in. Okay, so spread them equally, guys. Lesser for certain low tier weapons. Okay, so focus more on the L and SR weapons, which is like something like all these right here. Okay, so the logic is very simple. At lower tier, you need less materials to level up, and when you level up, you get a ton of stats. So A leveling materials will go from level 1 to level 14 straight away, you know, like that. Extra 13 levels. Instead of say 60 to 61, you probably need like, I don't know, 3 to 4 A materials just to rank up a bit, just to get a little bit of stats. So yeah, try to level them a little bit. Okay, and second part is rather tricky. You probably gotta use your discretion for that. Okay, I'm gonna do this really quick. I actually mentioned this in the previous video, but okay. One way to check it out is actually right here. You have to hold. You can go into details. You see this spade right here is how many times you can evolve. For example, I'm gonna go all the way to the back. Okay, this one right here is an A tier lens. The reason why I did not lock this is because A, it will evolve to S, but you will not go to SR. Whereas this A will go to SR. This is how I actually look at it, but really soon we'll get more weapons and they'll just power creep. And even all these are not gonna be worth as much as those base S tier or even better base SR tier equipments. So like other gacha games, the base rarity usually makes a difference. Certain case like maybe the Nightmare might actually be different. Some A tier Nightmare is actually better than the S tier. So you have to understand the game a bit more, which I can probably talk about more in future videos. But right now it's quick tips, guys. Okay, so mistake number 8, leveling nightmares. Okay, why do I say that? Because most of the nightmares I mentioned in previous video are actually trash. And resources are very limited, unlike... Let me go to the gear. I actually done some materials to them, but preferably not. Because like I said, resources are very limited, unlike weapons and armors. Okay, note that there is no Guerilla event for nightmare leveling materials. You can't just put X AP and then get X number of materials. But you can actually farm stories for Nightmare Folder, but they have a pretty low drop rate, so keep that in mind. I know I was tempted to throw everything on them too, or even these guys, but these nightmares I have right now are just simply not worth the materials. Unless you have a good nightmare like the SR nightmares, then feel free to use them. Just be sure to read the skills and know that you're gonna invest in them. Moving on to mistake number 9, subgrid aka sub gear. Okay, sub gear right here. I don't know why, but just in case you still don't know, because I saw a comment that people are actually shocked to discover this. Are you guilty? There's a sub gear, but always equip your main gear first. Okay, main gear gets priority. So whenever you update, because main gear gives you full stats, whereas sub gear only gives you 10%. So if you update, you know, you probably just want to remove everything. When you remove everything. You don't have to remove this. So you're just gonna click on recommended, and then you update your stats, and then go to recommend sub gear. 36,000. Okay, I have nothing new. I probably need to level up a bit more to put weapons. Oh, actually I ran out of weapons, so I can't put any more. So I actually have 20 cost to actually put one more weapon in, but you know, since I don't have weapons, that's all I'm gonna put. Okay, gear stats. By the way, simply put, every single stats on your equipment, on your main gear, is 1 point, period. Okay, you see right here, all this actually adds up to your points. Okay, if you want to calculate, feel free to do so. I'm probably not gonna do it. You can actually check out the total points by, you know, by clicking it, by holding down the button, and you'll go into details. So this weapon itself is giving me 3,500 points, which is the total stats of this weapon. So weapons are so important because they give you physical attack, physical defense, magical attack, magical defense. They even give you defense. I don't even understand why, but okay, this is a game. Okay, they actually give you defense. Okay, so this is what I discovered after, you know, meddling with the game, and people are probably not interested, you know, in dissecting in this video, so I'm not gonna explain in this video. So moving on to the last point for today's video. Mistake number 10, buying 5 of these items. Okay, going to shop, items. Okay, these two are great purchases for starting out. Okay, 1 each. Okay, 1 each. Personally, I think 1 each is worth the 150 gems, but limit breaking them for 1,200 gems. Bruh, that's 4 pulls. Let that sink in. 4 pulls. So for a start, they actually give you a nice boost to your stats, but overall, you're gonna replace all these weapons in time to come, very soon. So the next one is a medal exchange. I'm guilty of this because it's not that I exchanged this on purpose, but I was unaware. Okay, I forgot how much was the first one, you know, the first copy. Probably really cheap, but copies of this, you know, dupes, clock rabbit, not worth it. Have you seen the skills? Look at this. Greatly reduces the SP cost of ally fire skills. It doesn't increase the damage, it just reduces the cost. I mean, if you have nothing else to put out, then yeah, but the nightmare that the game actually gave us, I don't know from what pre-registration reward, stop pressing the wrong stuff. Even this one increases attack of all surviving allies, applies to both physical attack and magical attack. Okay, this is actually pretty decent. Way better than that clock rabbit, okay? You get what I mean? But anyways, I did accidentally bought one by mistake, thinking that was the first one that I had. So that almost concludes the top 10 mistakes. An extra one, no extra charge. The mistake is the daily free 11 pool. What? Daily free 11 pool? This is not on you, but actually on the developers. If you don't know, just let it slide. Just kidding. Well, unless. Anyway, I'm sure I missed out on some stuff again as usual. Some of the stuff here I wanted to mention in my previous few videos, but I just keep forgetting, you know, probably lack of sleep or something. So that's all for today. I left with like 20 minutes to the Guerilla event. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more SINoALICE videos. I honestly hope that you guys get something out of these videos that I'm making so far. If so, please drop a like and comment below what extra tips I have missed out on. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.